Shut up! Did you ever see Mad Max?
No, I haven't.
What?
I know. I'm not a human being.
I'm glad that's the classification. So when robots take over,
yes.
and they're trying, or when robots sneak into our bodies and they embody us, and they're trying to figure out who's a robot and who's a real person. Have you seen Mad Max? Robots. A human being has seen Mad Max, but it was a really good movie.
I heard it was. I wanted to see it. I did not see it because I didn't want to. I did not see it because who knows.
We thought you had an explanation at the end of that.
No explanation.
Oh, okay.
But if anyone would like to take me to go see Mad Max, even though it's not in theaters anymore.
That means they're going to stalk you, kidnap you, and take you to the house. You told me you wanted to see Mad Max. Yeah, okay. When you get stalked and kidnapped, it'll be your fault.
Let's hope not.
What? Oh, I thought you were saying, hopefully. This is taking a turn. Are you lonely in life?
Like, nah.
I can get you a boyfriend. It's okay. But, anywho, I actually saw Mad Max, I think, twice.
Oh, okay.
But technically, I saw the beginning like 4 times. Maybe 5.
Oh, it's... okay. Please enlighten us on how this happened.
Okay. Me and my twin, we went out to the movies. We went to go see Mad Max. We were really excited. Every movie theater isn't necessarily...
the best.
But some sides were built after the other side. Like this side is more fancier than this side. If you wait too long, they start putting the older movies in the sucky side and the good movies on the other side. And
the nicer theaters.
And the nicer,
the little more added 2 more cushions to the seats.
Exactly, just a little bit more oomph for your little bump. So we went into, I think, the good side, but for some reason it wasn't the best theater, but it wasn't the worst actual theater room. It was just smaller and I think a smaller screen or something like that, but it wasn't the greatest environment. So we go in there and they start the movie, and I think the trailers are really, really loud. I think.
Don't you hate that?
I hate it. But here was the problem. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with this the whole movie. No problem, because the actual movie was very, very soft.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
So they're playing the movie, and it's not a movie with a lot of dialogue, which later on you find out that the director said, I made a movie where you could watch it with the sound off, and it would be a different experience. And you can, and you would still get the whole story without hearing one word. It would all make sense.
That's what's up.
Awesome. So it's like playing, I'm trying to hear, and the bad part is the bad guy in the movie has this thing over his mouth. So he's like,
making it even worse.
So this is what it literally, I guess, when you had the full sound, his name was Joe. It's like Immortal Joe or something like that. But his voice, let me think, like he would say something like, go get them, or where do they go? Right? And you kind of hear that. It's kind of muffled, but you basically get what he said. When it's so soft, it sounds like this. Like, what did he say?
Like, what?
And what was so funny was that in the scene, he's up on a high cliff, and the people are down at the bottom, and he's giving them water. So they do a shot from the bottom with the people. So when he goes, I'm like, can they not hear him? Because I can't hear him. So
and I'm right.
Yeah, I'm
right
closer
now.
Technically, but then the scene goes from these girls escaping and Charlize Theron taking the girls and escaping with them, and they go into the desert and everything. And he's like, go get them. And then there's this huge tornado-ish thing, and they drive through the tornado or hurricane of dirt and lightning. It was a thunderstorm. That's what it was. It was a desert thunderstorm. Disasters. Awesome scene. Beautiful scene. But then everything's happening, you still can't hear anything. And then with the thunderstorm, it makes their voices are even muffled because they're making it seem like you're really there. So they're like, okay, so I guess a couple people left, and then they came back and like, okay, guys, we're going to start it over, and we're going to try to get the sound right this time.
How far into the movie have we gotten at this point?
That's a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, not bad.
It's not bad until you see it again. So then they started over, and we watch all that again, and still didn't work. Then they try to do it again. It skips forward.
Oh my God.
I don't know how, but it just like jumps, and then
never saw this
somebody
part.
came in with a walkie. They're like, "No, it went forward. Go back again. Go back again." And so they restarted again, and it's like slightly a bit louder. They're like, "Okay, we're good. Okay, great."
They're like, no one complained.
Yeah, like no one complained. So I'm just sitting there, and my twin's sitting next to me, and I'm just like, "Do you really want to stay here?" She's like, "I guess I'm okay. I mean."
Made it this far.
She's like, I guess. And I was just like, I was sitting there like, no, I want my full movie experience.
Right. Like, I want to hear them.
Yeah, I want to actually hear them. Get up, let's go. So then we leave. I was like, hey, I need my
money back.
Need a refund, or which they don't give refunds. They just give you vouchers to come back to the movies
that's some booty.
at a different time. The only time you get a full refund is, I believe, if the first 5 minutes or something of the movie or something like that. It's got to be the initial first part or something like that. But usually they try to get you, I mean, they won't hold it from you. If you really want your money back, they'll give you your money back.
Oh, right. But if you don't make a fuss.
Yeah, but their first thing is to give you a voucher to come back, because you're going to come back to the movie.
'cause they
Not
want
for
to
that
keep your
movie,
money.
just for any movie. Like, here's a voucher we know you're going to return.
Right. You have to.
You have to eventually. I mean, what entertainment do you have? But yeah, they know you'll eventually return.
Right.
But yeah, then after we got to that, then we went back and saw it in its vocal glory, audio included. Great, awesome. I could hear everything. I was like, and then I tapped her during the scene. I was like, I can hear. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what he said. Okay, cool. And action.
Listen up, team. What am I?
You're a coach.
No, Carl. Look at me. What am I?
A
girl? Woman, Carl. A woman. Okay? The first woman head coach. And do you know what that means? Being a woman coach, that means I'm being scrutinized every time you suck. I need you to do the play I tell you, and not the one that you make up in your head. Jack, if you hold one more time, I'm going to hold my foot on your throat. Oh, and Phil, if that ball don't go straight through the uprights, my foot is going to go straight up your...
Okay, kids. Let's go back to the field and have a good game. We can do this.
You better do it.
Welcome to the Real and Real Podcast. My name is David, and I am here with my awesome-rific... what are you? Brown skin, fun-loving, bite-sized.
Am I brown skin? Because I am fair skin.
Here on The Real and Real, we take a concept or a character from a movie and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We write those questions on a piece of paper, put them in Eve's Rubik's Cube purse. Eve picks one out. We take 5 minutes to come up with 5 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, how about you pick something out of the purse?
Thank you, David, for giving me this
Why are you?
I want to say...
Pick something out of the purse, please. Hurry up.
Oh... What if cars could talk? Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's like I forgot we were recording. Okay. And the question is, what if cars could talk?
McQueen, seriously, that was some pretty darn nice racing out there. Fight me! In your dreams, Thunder. Yeah, right. Thunder. What's he talking about, Thunder?
You know, because Thunder always comes after lightning.
Kapow!
Have you seen Cars, the movie?
No. I don't like cars. The movie.
Oh, I thought you meant, well, you drive one. I'm a bicyclist. I don't like cars.
But yes, no, I don't like Cars, the movie. Or movies.
You didn't see it, or you weren't interested in it?
I was not interested in them, and I caught a few scenes on Disney, and it reestablished my point of, I didn't think it was going to be that good, and it wasn't. You know, I mean, I think
You don't know that for a fact. Okay, I have seen cars and planes.
What?
And planes rescue and fire and rescue.
Oh my God, these are movies? These are the cartoons they've come up with? We just got completely uncreative. At least when we had our Cars movies, it was, what was his name? Oh, what was the car name movie that we had that could talk? Or no, he couldn't talk.
Furby?
Furby. At least they had names.
Buggy? Was it Furby?
It was Furby. Maybe. Fergie? I don't know. You guys
Furby sounds wrong. That's a little small animal.
I'm not going to Google that car movie because it's definitely going to pull up.
Furby? Bergie? Herbie?
Herbie!
Yes. I was like, it was a bee something.
It was a herb.
But he couldn't talk. He just honked.
He honked. He made noise. Right. See?
But that wasn't ours because it was a remake of a remake, I believe.
Oh.
And then Lindsay Lohan had hers, I believe. I have seen Cars.
Okay.
It was mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
Not horrible. A lot of stuff didn't make sense at certain points. The best part about Cars is that one of the cars shows up in The Incredibles. And the funniest thing is that when
The Incredibles?
Yeah.
The one we have now.
Yes, the one we have, the only one Incredibles.
Well, no, because they're remaking it. So
they're not remaking it. They're having there's a sequel coming.
I mean, I'm sorry. They're making another movie.
Yeah.
So
there was a car. You know how the theory? Well, Pixar puts a character from a movie into their next movie.
I'm asking which car was in Incredibles.
It was Doc's. You don't know. You didn't see it. Was it Doc?
But I saw Incredibles, so I would know what car you're talking about.
It was when
who drove the car?
No one drove it. Remember when they were in the RV and the RV flipped over?
Okay.
And when it fell into the parking spot?
Mm-hmm.
That car was behind them, like a couple spaces behind them.
Oh, so it just made a cameo.
All of their, yeah, they do that.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Let's get this going.
Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.
And the question was, what if cars could talk? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Where your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Come on. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I don't know, there's some.
We got some work to do now.
Okay.
We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I see you. We need some help from you now. You know we got a Scooby-Doo and no mystery. We come for your act. Don't hold back. The Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. You know that part.
That's all I know. What was that on? Bear in a Big Blue House? What was that one? I said Bear in a Big Blue House, and you said Clifford?
I heard big. How did he get out of that apartment complex? No one's ever answered that question.
Oh, they did live in an apartment.
Live in an apartment. Apparently, the parents didn't care. They just let him keep growing. They didn't notice, oh, he's getting kind of big. Maybe we take him outside now. Nah. Let his feet go all the way through everybody's floor.
Everyone's floor.
And just bust through. And they never show how he got out. Did he just kill that apartment, kind of like destroy it as they left?
He had a
and then
back
had to go to an island. Maybe they're on the run, and that's why they went to an island, because they wanted to.
And we're back. And the question was, what if cars could talk? Ladies first.
All right. My first point is actually very simple and straightforward. I just thought it would be funny because I was thinking about this for myself. But if cars could talk, they would take the personalities of their owners, whichever owner. So if there are multiple owners, they would just conform to that owner. And
Why are there multiple owners of a car?
Why are there?
Yeah.
Because it just happens. You can sell cars. I don't know.
Oh, you mean like... I thought you meant one, like, multiple people own one car.
Oh, no.
You said multiple owners.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, one person can own two. I mean, two people can own one car, but yeah.
True, like a family or something, I guess. Or couples or something.
A couple, yeah, like a married couple.
My mind went to, like, 4 people who went in on one car and were like, I got it Mondays and Wednesdays. I got it Thursdays, and we split it through that day.
As soon as you get behind the wheel, they be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know, that was racist. But anyways. Don't know why I had to go Spanish with it, but
you didn't even know words.
I just knew olo. I mean olo.
Olo.
No.
We apologize to the Spanish listeners.
Right.
I love you. Please send your information to me. I love your culture.
Yes, he wants to have babies by one.
Yes.
Anyways.
So badly.
Now look, that's exactly what I was thinking. A picture if your car took that personality, and every time a Spanish woman walk by, hey, bruh, hey, he want to have your babies. You want to have your babies?
No, he'd be like, hola, muchacha.
Oh, I like that. That's smooth. I like that one. That was way better. Way better than what I said. But yeah, that's it for my point on that one.
What? That's it?
That's it. Yeah, I could only give examples about the different personalities cars would have. It's like my car would curse everybody out.
Yours is not different personalities. You gave one Spanish people. And you said my car would curse. Not a lot of multiple.
No, curse everyone
Curse
out.
everyone out. You can give a lot of examples.
Everyone out.
Dose.
And then do another one. So, if it was my car,
Like an old person.
yeah. Oh, okay. If like my grandfather, if my grandfather had a vehicle that could talk, this is what my grandfather's vehicle would say. What's up, sweet thing? You need a ride? Come on, I'll just take you wherever you want to go.
You talking to cars or women?
The cars are talking to women because that's
I thought
how
you
my
meant cars
grandfather.
talking to other cars.
No, cars is talking to the women because my grandfather talks to women because he has 2 girlfriends. For some reason, I don't know why my 97-year-old grandfather has girlfriends. And then I ask him, Granddaddy, what you got girlfriends? Like, well, everybody need a little company. That's how my grandfather talks. Everybody need a little company. And I'm like, Granddaddy, what? Like, no. He's like, I just go pick them up.
Do they know each other?
Yes. Oh, what, the girlfriends?
Yes.
I don't know about
Should I
that.
cut this part out?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure any of them would not be listening to podcasts. My grandfather does not know how to listen to a podcast. So I think they're all right.
We get ginormous. And they just play us on every radio station. Do you doubt the power of success?
No, I doubt
And Jesus and God to bless you.
I doubt his longevity of life. He's 97.
Hey, man, you never know. Tomorrow could be the day where success just smacks you in the face. And they decide, you know what, this podcast is so good, we're going to play it on every radio station. And they're going to get to this episode, and he's going to hear it. And his girlfriend's going to be like, wait, what's his last name?
Freeman.
What's his first name?
Lonnie.
Do they call him Lonnie?
I don't know what they call them. I don't want to meet these women. They're messing with my grandfather. First of all, I think it's very inappropriate that my grandfather has girlfriends.
That's your grandfather part. Don't be blaming it on them.
But one of them is 55. What you need with a 97-year-old man?
She like what she see. He got the goods.
I can't.
He got the pizzazz.
I can't.
He got the talk, the walk. Don't hate on her because your grandfather got moves.
I'm not hating on nobody. I'm disliking the nastiness of this
It's
situation.
not nasty. People need old love.
No.
Why are you trying to take away old love?
No. Now we can stop talking about this. Now I'm thinking of my grandfather having the sex, and that's so not appropriate.
It's the recreation of life. He did it one time.
He did it he has 4 kids.
There you go. He did it 4 times. Well, he did it more than 4 times, but he created life 4 times. Okay.
Yeah, but I wasn't here. He wasn't a grandfather when he created those lives.
Well, you know, he is one now.
It's nasty.
He had to be one in order for you to get in.
Oh my God.
Just saying. Think about that love and passion.
What's your point,
That's
David?
what brought you into this.
What is your point?
My first point.
Suave. Why can I not talk?
Sauce suave.
Right, sauce suave.
Would you like some sauce suave body lotion? Sauce suave.
Oh.
My first point is that, like how cars would take on the personalities, I think cars would speak for you on the road as you're driving.
Yes.
And that would lead to lots of
fights.
Physical altercations
yes.
between other people. Like a horn would just be letting the car know, hey, it's time for you to speak to that person in front of me. Be like, hey, bruh, you know you cut me off.
I saw you.
That's why your mama stank. Like something like that. And it would happen and create more accidents, more fights. Because I don't think anybody's going to crash their cars. I think it'll be just...
Would the cars die if you crash them? That's a good point.
Only if they're totaled. Well, here's the thing. If an engine's a car's heart, if the engine doesn't get hurt, then the car's okay. It's just injured.
So it's just, do
like
they feel the pain?
If a pop wheel happens, it's like, oh my gosh, I got a broken leg. Or foot. I got a broken foot.
Oh, does it hurt them?
I think it would.
Yeah.
Like any pain,
it's
you're
pretty
punctured.
painful.
Yeah.
And then, they have to go through surgery because they have to go to a mechanic. Yeah.
Do they scream the whole time while the wheels coming off?
I know, right? Do we have to sedate them?
Nah, you probably got to sedate them.
What do you sedate them with? The oil can't be sedated.
You can still use what's it called?
To sedate people?
Yeah.
Oh, the anesthesia.
Yeah, you use this.
No, is that right? Yes, because you have
chloroform. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what? That doesn't. My goodness, what? You think chloroform? Yes, it definitely sedates people. It knocks them out. What the hell? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm thinking about chloroform. I can't wait till we get to this other point where I heard you say something about gagging. Wow, we're going somewhere. These last 2 episodes, you just been, what's going on with you, David? Do we need to talk? Let's talk to the listeners. Let it out.
I need a Spanish wife.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Is that the end of your point?
Yeah, lots of cursing, lots of cars just saying things. I think in India it'd be very nice. Like, watch out, I'm coming in. Oh, I'm coming in too. Oh, watch out. Oh, weaving in and out. Because they just weave in and out over there.
Race car drivers?
No lanes at all. No, they just don't have lanes in the streets.
No
They just cross in and out. So yeah, I think that would be fun. But yeah, that's it. It's a quick point, little,
right. Quick straight. Yeah, that's how mine was.
Yeah. What's your next one?
My next one would be that dealerships. We'll see. Okay,
I didn't even think about dealerships. Man,
well, see, this was iffy actually because it was more so not
I'm not
dealerships.
worth as much.
Not deal because I was saying either it would be all car salesmen would be out of business or
because cars will sell themselves.
No.
Check me out. Look at me.
No.
You want this? Take me home. Get
That's
up
a
in
Mercedes.
This. Get up in. No, I think a Mercedes would be more like, you can't afford me.
Damn.
Yes, I can. Nah, you can't afford me. And like Lincolns would be like, just drive up and not say anything, and like, can I buy you? And like they just give a little.
That's a Lincoln.
And that's a Lincoln's like, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm
what about a
opening your
Honda?
door.
I feel like Hondas would be excited.
I'm so excited.
Those are Hondas.
Are we going to college? Oh my gosh, you're going to college.
BMW.
I'm so excited. I don't speak German.
Good job. That was nice. That was a good one. Like, I don't speak German. No. Okay. Ford has to be a hillbilly.
Not really.
Yes, because Ford is Ford
Have
tough.
you seen the commercials?
Ford tough.
Exactly.
Come on
no,
now.
you got 2 different classes of Fords, okay? You got the one from the commercial. That's like,
well, you had the different kind of Fords.
exactly. That
Ford
one
Prius.
that's souped up with all the extra compartments and stuff in it that you see in the commercials that men drive. They talk like men. I got this. Put it all in me. I can carry
that would
it.
be Chevy.
Same thing.
No. What? No.
Chevy trucks?
Yeah, Chevy trucks.
Chevy trucks. What's a Chevy truck?
It's just a Chevy truck. Oh, you mean what kind? You have Chevy Tahoes.
But Ford is the F-150. That seems very manly. The commercials are very manly sounding.
I still say they'd be hillbillies.
And the Hondas
will be excited.
I think you're thinking tiny pickup trucks.
No, I'm thinking big pickup trucks.
Like, hey, here we go. Johnny got this stump stuck in his yard. Oh, I got this rabbit on. Even though I'm starting to sound like Larry the Cable Guy. But
I don't know. I
got heartburn. I got heartburn. Pronasec LTC, whatever it's called.
Right. That would be a Ford
truck.
With
your heartburn.
That would be a Ford F-150.
Get her done. Sorry.
Yes, that's it. That's a Ford F-150 all day. Chevy would be like, that's not I got.
A gorilla. Like it's Rick Ross. Like what is this? Oh, I got this.
That's it. But okay, but back to my point.
But you never said that.
Right. Is that either dealerships or just car salesmen in general would be forced out, would be put out of business or not finished, or forced to sell good cars. Why? Because when you go to those sketchy car lots where the guy's like, hey, I got me a 2000 Honda Accord, supreme in pristine condition, pristine condition. Just did the oil change, got them new tires on there. Look at them tires, look at them shine, running down this whole list. And he said, all right, you need to take it for a test drive, go ahead, take it for the test drive. These people now who are getting into this vehicle have no idea the car can talk, so they start to get in the car. They're like, all right, let's test drive.
Everybody knows the car can talk.
No, I'm saying in this situation, they just aren't aware. They're from another country, so they're just new
I think I'd be more concerned about this car talking to me than anything else.
But no, you'll just get over it.
I'm getting over
once
a
car starts to tell you, they're like,
get over. Hey, how you doing? Ah!
And crash the car.
We crashed and just ran out.
This is why you need to take your time with technology because you're not ready. You're not ready. I would be ready.
No, you wouldn't.
If my car talked to me, I would be like,
if you just driving one day and it's like, what's up? You're like, what up? Eve, you're driving me. Or,
like, oh
or I
my
feel like your car would
goodness.
be a man. So it'd be
It
like,
would.
Girl, grab my steering wheel. Like, what?
That would be so cool. I'll be like, what? Who is talking to me?
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
How you doing, girl?
Have I treated you right so far?
He's gonna be like, I'm about to squeeze you. And then, like, your seat would get more squishy. Like, it'll curl around
Now
your
my car
buttocks.
is crushing itself.
No, the seat would curl around your buttocks.
Now that would be weird. The car can talk, but it can't do.
It can move.
Right, we're not doing
Girl,
all
I got
that.
you, girl.
All right, we're not doing all that
Squeeze
extra
out
stuff.
them little cheeks.
But no, so they're in the car and they start a test drive, and Sarah's like, "Oh my God, babe!"
They're foreign and their name is Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that Asian friend, his name is John. Yeah, it's just like that.
Asian friend. I don't have an Asian friend.
I don't know. You weren't supposed to say that, but thank you for saying that you don't have an Asian friend. Or better yet, I have an Asian friend named Tony. Yes.
Do you, for real?
Legit. So Sarah be like, "Oh, honey."
Who's foreign?
Who's foreign?
Foreign Sarah, yes.
She's talking to her Asian husband because it's an interracial foreign relationship.
Well, what is she then?
She's German.
Oh, a German and an Asian.
Yes, German and an Asian together. And Sarah's baby.
Germination. Sorry,
yes,
go ahead.
would be talking to Tony. That's the Asian. Okay, because I know someone named Tony and he is Asian. I promise you. And they'd be like, "Baby, this car, I'm liking it. What are we gonna do with it?"
Is she Southern?
She's German Southern.
Wow, so much is going into this.
And Tony, he would say, "Well, babe, I think it's all right. I think
Is
it's
he
okay."
black? From the bayou?
Yes, how do you get these things? You're so smart. So smart. Like, baby, I like it too. I do.
Is he eating gumbo while driving? She must be driving because he's eating gumbo or making it.
And then all of a sudden you would hear,
I'm almost there. Sorry.
anyways, Princess and the Frog, good movie. Good music too. And then you would hear, wait, hold on. Then you would hear,
Are you trying to figure out the name of the car? What kind of car is it first?
let's say,
you said
Chevy.
a Honda. You said a Honda something.
Yeah, a Honda
Accord?
Civic.
A Civic? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Civic.
How
Honda
does
Civic.
that Honda Civic sound?
Hey guys.
Well, it's Japanese, so you should.
Hey. We're gonna stop being racist, okay? And I'm just getting to the point. The point is that this car would then let them know. You know how he told. you know. You know how that dealer told you that I'm in pristine condition? He lied. Okay, I've been in 3 accidents. All right. He just repaired my bumper, which is actually duct tape on. So if we drive 2 more miles, it's going to fall off. But I bet you he's going to call you in a quarter of a mile to tell you to come on back because he thinks it's a long enough test drive.
Would you say it'll fall off and when?
And 3 more miles. 3 or 2
I thought
miles.
you said 2 miles.
2
So I was like,
miles.
if I drove a quarter and I come back.
Right, this is 1
Will it
mile.
equal 1
That'll be 1 mile. So that's it. And he said, remember them tires that he said is shiny? The
Baby
back
oil.
one, the back left one is faulty. I can feel the threads pulling, but he put tape over it and painted it black and etch-a-sketched my
Here's
tread
my issue.
into
Here's
it.
my issue with that. Okay.
What's your issue with it, David?
Okay. Cars
Mm-hmm.
can
Let you know what's wrong with them.
die.
Oh,
Like they can be crushed.
right,
We know this for a fact.
right. Oh, you changing my point up. I see
No,
what
I'm
you're
not
doing.
changing your point up. I'm saying that you're telling me that a car
Mm-hmm.
wants to tell the truth.
Yes.
Here's the issue with that. If I'm a...
So you're going to threaten their lives.
I'm not threatening their lives. I'm just saying that a car that doesn't get bought from a dealer gets dropped in price. But if the car keeps saying, I'm worthless, that dealer will have no use for that car. Maybe I'll sell it for parts. Do you want your body ripped apart to be castigated?
Well, I'm not the car.
I'm saying the car would lie and be like, I'm the greatest car ever. You better take me home. I'm the greatest car ever. Then when they sign the papers, hi, gotcha. I'm not the greatest car ever. You're going to have to fix me up. I'm going to break down.
Oh my goodness! So now the cars are the little thieving little bastards.
They're not bad. They can't help their lives how they are. They're built the way they are. They just need a little bit of plastic surgery to make
Maybe
them
they
themselves
want to
feel
die.
happy.
Maybe they just want to end their life.
I don't think they do.
How
Then
do
if
you
that
know?
was the case, there'd just be accidents all the time.
They can't drive themselves. They can just talk.
Well, they could still have accidents because imagine if you're just driving, listening to music. You're like,
I would be excited.
all of a
if I heard
sudden,
my car talk.
what out?
That would be awesome.
It'll startle you. randomly.
You know, that should have been a point. I didn't even think about that. It would end drunk. Well, no, it wouldn't end drunk driving, but it would save lives.
Officer!
Oh my God, no! Now we got more people in jail.
Officer!
Like, hey,
He drunk, officer.
he wasted.
Woo, 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 over here, officer. Oh, there go one. Officer! Got a drunk driver!
We like snitching little.
Officer, I don't want to die today. He driving me. Officer. I don't want to kill another little girl.
That would. Did you? You didn't have that a point as a
No, I
point.
didn't.
Neither did I. Man, that was a good point. I like that one.
Did I?
No, you didn't. I want to hear this gagging point that you got though.
You're jumping too far.
I know. Okay.
But let's see what I got.
What's your point, David?
My second point is that no one would be able to cheat and kids wouldn't be able to make out.
Okay.
Okay. So, cheating is because I think you could bribe a car.
Oh, that's funny. You're about to go into my next point. Go ahead.
Okay. I think you could bribe a car.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what a car needs gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, even though they say different gases, I don't usually believe it, but I'm sure that, as in like from Shell to BP to different stuff like that.
Right.
I'm sure all unleaded is the same, whatever.
Well,
but you could say,
hey, some water. I think
like the Chevron with Techron and also the
right,
advanced stuff. So you could bribe a car and say, hey, I'm going to give you some premium gas if you tell me where Mr. Lawrence is going tonight. Just in case he's not really going to play poker with the boys.
Right.
All of a sudden, Sharifa is in the back seat, and Mr. Lawrence needs to explain himself. Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'm feeling it.
Go.
Because
so when he comes back, what happened? It's like, okay, let me tell you where he snuck out to. And then when parents lend their cars to their sons or maybe daughters, and say,
because
go
women
out.
can drive.
No, I meant for a date.
Oh. Okay.
So, because you always see in the movies, hey, Pop, can I borrow the car tonight? I'm going to try to ask Lucy. Sarah. We already had a Sarah. I'm going to try to ask cheerleader Lucy out to.
Bonquisha. I mean no offense to anyone whose name they really.
I'm going to try to take Lucy out to just to a movie. Just to a movie, driving movie, and then really they're going on making out,
make her like a lover's lane,
or making out Ridge, or kissing Cliff or something at night, and then the cars go up there and they drive up and he's like, and then they get home. And then the car is like, did they do it? Oh, yeah, they did it. All up in the backseat. Just nasty.
Well, see, since that's going to be your point, we might as well just go ahead and talk about my point. Because that was my point, too, actually, was that, but not about people, just teenagers. That teenagers would be able to bribe cars so they can sneak out and use them, and the cars won't go back to their parents and tell them that, he took me last night.
Here's my issue with that.
But it would be with car washes, though. That's what I said.
What?
Yeah, because a car wants to be cleaned.
Oh, they brought them with car washes.
Yeah, they'll say, like, hey, bruh,
Here's my issue with that.
What? With the what?
With your point.
That's the same point as yours.
No. Mine is that cars would snitch. Well, inform the spouse or inform the parents. Okay, you're saying that kids would bribe the cars. Well, teenagers would bribe the cars so they wouldn't tell the parents. Problem is, right now, these days, parents still find out because kids are dumb.
We're not talking about technology, okay?
No, not even technology.
The smart ones
they just
get away with
intelligent ones,
right? The ones that get away with it.
Okay. The future sociopaths
thinking too
of the
hard and logical with this illogical podcast.
This is a logical podcast.
Okay.
Okay. Stop poking holes in the fabric of it.
Stop poking holes in my notes.
Exactly.
What? But yeah, they would bribe. They don't want the car. They know the car will snitch. So they don't want to bribe. I mean, they don't want to bribe them. They do want to bribe.
Stitches.
Snitches get crushed.
Snickers get.
Did you say Snickers?
Snickers get. Snickers. Snickers get eaten.
Yeah, snitches get crushed.
Okay, so
because it's a car.
Okay, sure, I'll give it to you that kids
will
bribe the
would
for a car wash. But what if it's already clean? What then? You can only car wash your car so many times.
Well, true, but the car's gonna say every time I'm dirty for the next month, you have to clean me. Inside and out.
What happens if the parent cleans the car? Does that erase the bet? I mean, the promise made. Can it snitch now?
No. See, then because remember the car can talk. It'll say, "No, Lisa, go get John. I think John wants to give me it back.
Then I'm gonna seem kind of skeptical. My lazy child wants to watch the. Okay.
Right,
Guess
but like I'll use that nice wax you like.
I gotta watch you. I put a low jack on my car. Follow
Well,
my
the technology nowadays.
Then
is
look
crazy.
at my car. You lied to me. You're going to the junkyard tomorrow.
No.
What's gonna happen when the car is like, okay, cool, you can take me. I won't tell anybody. And then what happens when they get in an accident? The car was like, man, I shouldn't have made this deal.
I should have made this deal.
You son of a bitch! I'm telling your mama now. I'm telling your mama now. You better take me.
You gotta confess it. Confess it.
It's going to, you gonna get grounded. And then when you come outside to play, I'm gonna run you over.
What? Why are your cars so mean? Your cars are so
Scratch me. If somebody ripped your arm off, would you be okay? If somebody took okay, so let's say you get cars get scratched and stuff like that. That's usually what happened. Or they break off like a mirror or something. So if somebody came by and ripped off your ear, would you be like, okay, I won't tell your mom still?
Oh, that reminds me of my first car. I
thought you were about to say it reminds you of somebody whose ear got ripped off.
But no, I just remember my first car. I don't know why, but for some reason,
I remember mine too.
3 times, I kept breaking my driver mirror clean off. Not like a little.
What are you hitting? Who are you hitting?
One time, it was a car, but I didn't realize it was a car until I'd already parked and was well away from the car. But I assume since my mirror,
you didn't hear it.
I heard something, but
is your music up loud?
It might have been back in the day.
So it's like. So I heard you thinking that, for instance, like certain rap songs have sirens in them,
right?
So you're like, oh, that not you. People hear the sirens in the song, they're like, this is not the actual.
Right, like you turn the music down, and be like, is a cop coming?
Yeah. So
it might have been something. Must have crashed. I don't know.
Okay.
It was a loud bang,
so like,
and I was like,
doom,
that could
oh,
be my
I
car.
like this beat. Oh, what's that little crackling sound? Oh, that's
I was
nice.
like, that couldn't, because I remember exactly where I was going. It was actually to see one of my exes at his homeboy's house, and we got into a massive argument that night. He cried. It was interesting.
He cried.
Yeah. It was cute though.
I don't want to. What?
I mean, I did laugh in his face. It was really.
I don't want to know. Can you please continue?
But yeah, and it just broke off, and then the second time. Got the mirror replaced. Then the second time, those cones, right? In the streets, the orange cones.
Yes, I know.
But not the little ones, the big barrel ones. Those.
The round cones.
Yeah, the big
with
round
the reflectors
cones.
on top.
With the what?
Reflectors on top.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's on top of them. But let me tell you something about these cones, though, right? These big barrel cones, don't underestimate their presence. Don't think they just plastic.
So movies have lied to us. They aren't like you can't just crash into them and they're just okay.
Right. No, these things will mess up your car, okay? They will mess up your car because I was speeding.
Oh, you pointed out your flaw already.
Right.
I was speeding. At least you admit it. Good job.
And rushing to work, and they were doing construction. No one was there at the time. And
hopefully.
It was definitely a cone I hit. That big old cone. But I went past the cone. Of course, I got a little too close, apparently. It snatched off my mirror. Why was the cone still standing? I was like, wait a second.
I think you decapitated somebody or something. Did it shake or rumble?
No, it was just a smooth knife stroke action. It just that was it. It was gone.
I don't think that was it. I think something was inside that cone. It was next to something.
Yes, something was. It had to be. I was like, wait a second. You're supposed to fall over if the wind blows
something was
too hard.
standing in front of that cone, being why the cone was there, saying, "Watch out for this thing here, this pole or this pillar that we built."
I'm telling you, they're deceitful. Don't believe them because they will mess up something. And then the third time, again, all the same driver's side mirror. I don't know why. It didn't like staying on. And the third time, what happened? I think I ran into it. And this time it was actually just hanging. And so we just ended up having to snatch it off because I clearly had to replace it. And yeah, that was it. Yep.
You'll never drive my car.
No, I'm fine with that. I have mine.
Okay, my next point was that the point you've been looking forward to. Carjackers would have to gag cars before they steal them.
How would they gag it?
A large...
A large what? Please.
A large cover or sheet.
Then where do they shove it?
In the mouth of the car. I assume the mouth is where the grill is. Maybe duct tape.
A lot of duct tape.
Lots of duct tape, or a giant net, or maybe they make a web of duct tape, like a little, when the cross pattern, like on the top of apple pies,
or like crochet.
Crocheting, exactly, and you just wrap it around its face real fast, around its mouth. So
Now, see, how would you sneak up and steal a car? Because they have the rear view mirrors, so they'll be able to see.
Cars are sleeping. Rear view mirrors, they can't see out their back eyes. They're just talking, and their eyes are the lights in the front.
This is true.
There you go.
But no, what about these new age cars? They do that little beepy when something gets too close. Literally, anything.
That's when you're driving.
No, just when the car's on.
Okay, the car's not on.
All right.
I'm stealing it.
But I'm saying, are they not going to tap into that? Like when they want that for extra security? No.
Who would?
The cars.
No, you can't tap into it and make it happen. They don't have extra power over their bodies. We said that they couldn't drive themselves.
This is true.
All they do is feel pain and can talk.
They just feel pain and can talk and can be gagged.
Yeah, and can be gagged.
That's so sad.
So when they're being stolen, they gag them so they can't be like, oh my gosh, I'm being stolen. Everybody over here, look at me. Ah! Mr. Police Officer.
Would they have car alarms? It would be just their voices.
There would be a lot, because they set it off. That's the thing. If they can't drive themselves, how can they set off their alarm? Because you break the alarm. It's like any other car. I gag you first, get in there, clip the alarm. So you be like, and it'll shut down. You get up in that mug, drive off. Even though it'd probably be harder to steal a car.
Would it be kidnapping?
Yes, no, it's still property. But here's the problem: everyone would know that it's a stolen car because you're driving around with a bandana on the front.
Oh, because it has to be gagged.
It has to be gagged the whole time.
It has to be gagged.
So like, why is your car gagged? He just so talkative. Why you robbed me? You stole the car.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, so you can never steal it. You know what? There we go. We reformed the theft would go down because you'd have to gag the car, and it would be too obvious. There you go.
Because with you driving around the car stolen, ungagged, it is going to tell
everybody.
everybody.
And if it is gagged, it's
stolen.
obvious that you stole it.
Right.
Exactly.
But then that means cars, they would be sold for their parts because they have to be killed.
Oh, so you could steal them and sell them for their parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and leave them out there.
And there would be nothing left.
Except the grill, where the mouth is.
Yeah.
And the two lights with the eyes on.
How much of the connection, how much of the car has to be connected for it to talk? Because, when you sell its parts, like in a junkyard, like can all the parts talk? Or you have to be a whole car to talk?
I think once the engine is taken out, that's it. The engine is the key. So I can take off pieces as long as the engine is still attached to the main frame. But once that engine is taken out, you're gone. That's your heart.
So as long as the engine's there, it'll
It's
talk.
your heart and your brain combined together.
As long as the heart's there. The engine.
Yep, the heart engine.
The
Hinging.
The hinging?
Hinging, yes.
Okay. That would be interesting. To go into a junkyard.
And get a hinging.
And just to talk to the cars. Like, how you doing? How'd you get
Well,
here?
if the engine's not there, then you can't talk to them.
Well, I say some engines. So there are cars.
Yeah, they're mostly our engine. But what if it's a car that's basically broken down and can't... it's like, they won't start up. So you can't talk.
Now you can't start. You got to jump it off. Got to give it a little electrical bolt.
Do they scream every time? Or like they... Woo!
They're not Pillsbury. They're not the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Like, when you start up... Okay, try it one more time. When you're trying to rev up a car, you're like... And when it take up that noise, like...
That would tickle them? I feel like now they just became Pillsbury Doughboy.
Who wants croissants? But yeah, what's your next point? What's your third point? What's your next point?
My next point would be people would lose weight. Go with it, okay? Because they would start... Well, okay. So this is my thing. Cars can talk now, right? So,
yes,
of course, you're going to have... Right, the point is that you're going to have these cars that can talk, and I assume they're eventually going to get annoying. And they're going to either talk or snitch or, tell your business when you're not supposed to tell your business. And that's going to force people to be like, you know what? I can't have a car. I can't do this. I'm done with this. So now we're either going to start walking or riding bicycles. I would prefer ride a bicycle. Taking the train more often.
Does the train not talk? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Sorry. Dumb question. Continue.
Yes. Taking the train, riding the bus, walking, riding bicycles. Hence, the loss of weight that people would have. And I believe that would lower the obesity rate that America faces.
2 flaws.
Which
One, there are still heavyset people that do not have cars now. They still just eat a lot.
Do they ride bicycles?
They can't.
That's why they're still fat.
So even if they got a bike, it wouldn't help.
Next
they
flaw.
still eat more than they work out. Next
So
flaw,
they have no jobs,
you
is what it
assume
sounds
that
like.
all cars all people have a somewhat secret to keep or something of that nature, because you said
No,
that
that
the
would be
cars
annoying. Just they would either talk too much.
What if
or,
you have,
like,
those,
hey,
okay,
so
here's
how's
my
your day
issue.
today?
Here's
I'm
my
like,
issue.
ugh.
Well, here you go. That's because of you are you and I am me, and we wouldn't like that. But those talkative people, they're still driving cars.
I didn't say all of America.
Oh, you just said some?
Yeah,
Oh, so just cut down on a portion. Okay.
I said that.
Cool.
Anything else?
Cool. Oh, I can think of some. I can think of 20 more things.
I ixnayed all them. Them fat people ain't got jobs. That's why they ain't on bikes and going nowhere. Okay, that's why they gonna die alone with their Cheetos down their throat.
Cheetos around their throats? Is it in a necklace? Like what?
Probably they can't get up and keep trying to get bags. May want to cut that part out.
Nope. Nope. It's perfect. It's gonna stay in there.
What is your 4th point, David?
My 4th point.
Oh, that sounds like a little Ben Affleck Batman right there.
Okay, this is kind of not depressing, but our current state is that the police are shooting a lot of people. I think that cars will be included in witness statements. So then we get the truth.
Okay, but...
Wait, not done.
Okay.
Here's what's... This could go 2 ways. If I make it where cars always tell the truth, because we did say they do tell your business and talk to you and stuff like that.
They can.
They can, but that's always going off the ability that they tell the truth. If they're always telling the truth, then the policeman's cars will also tell the policeman's business, you know. And
We'll let him know he really did shoot that
he
black
really
man.
did shoot that man
I heard him
in
call
the
him
back.
the N-word while we was in the car.
And he's white.
He's the W word.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's if they all tell the truth, which I think then policemen would just gag their cars.
Now we know they got something to hide. Like,
but I mean,
up.
they're raising the hoods on the cars anyway, so they can block the camera, which that doesn't seem suspicious. But but if they don't tell the truth, they're just doing whatever their owner tells them, then we'll just have the same issues. But the other car would be like, my owner didn't do anything. He was just doing what the policeman told him to do.
I wonder, would there be bullying for cars?
Bullying other cars?
Yeah, will cars bully other cars?
Yes, because people still bully Priuses, which makes no sense to me because they save a lot of gas.
I'm sorry. Do you know a Prius can barely get above 40 miles an hour?
I don't care if I
Maybe
save gas.
50. Okay.
I think they've gotten faster.
Oh, so now we're up to 52?
How fast are you going? Drive on the street all day. You don't need to go past 52. Speed limit's 45, woman.
I can't.
Deal with it. Okay.
Oh, them little Priuses. I ain't got time.
You know what? If it saves gas, I'm good with it. People are like, get that Prius out of my face. I'm like, I'll take the Prius if it saves me gas and I ain't going to the gas station every day. Fine with me. With your little Hummer going every single 5 hours because you spend like half your tank going down to the street to get some more gas.
Now, what about the one that already have gas savers like Toyotas and Hondas?
I drive farther than them. Just at a slower pace.
Just to prove my
Just
point.
at a slower pace.
But you'll get there.
That's what counts. You know what? You worrying about speed. All I got to do is get up a little bit earlier.
And just make it there.
Just make it there.
Do.
The point is, I made it there. Okay. The tortoise. Yes, the tortoise wins the race.
Oh, I was gonna say you mean the Taurus? Oh, you meant the car, but you was the tortoise.
Tortoise wins the race.
Let's not continue to try to figure out.
It's the tortoise and the hare. You're the hare. I'm the tortoise. So, like I said, if cars had to always tell the truth, then I believe that police brutality and murders would go down because they would have to make it, because they're using cars as a statement. Like, what's the car's statement? And he tells the truth about it.
Unless they blindfold the car.
But the other, you gonna blindfold both cars?
Good point.
Thank you. Done.
Unless the other car is facing the other way. Like most police shootings.
True. I'd run in front of my car.
Witness!
Tell them my story.
You see me?
You see me? You see me in front? He got to shoot me. Ah! I'm falling from the car.
Oh,
Yep. Okay.
that'd be funny.
So what? That would be funny.
Just the
that murder. Police brutality.
I can't.
Golden standard. Perfect. What's your next one?
My last point, very simple, real simple. Driving instructors would be out of a job because a car could talk them through how to drive.
I think most cars would get stolen.
What? Well, okay, you have a person overhead do inventory on the car, okay, and just be like, all right, Prius, you're gonna be with John today. Prius.
They're not driving a Prius. You know how
They're
much
not.
some things cost. Like they might make fun of them, but then these
I
cost
think
a
it's
lot of
ridiculous
money.
that these cars cost so freaking much and
'Cause
can
they
fit under an
say-
18-wheeler. Like,
Yes,
what the freak?
it's not about size. If size counted as the price of a car, that would make any sense.
Size matters.
So you're telling me an SUV costs more than a Mustang, which is smaller than it.
I'm just saying size matters.
Okay.
Take with it what you will. What you're thinking, what I'm thinking is two different things.
Ew. My innocent Disney mind.
Oh, good job. But yes, cars, the instructors, driving schools would no longer have the need for set instructors. You would just have people that worked in the office and that did inventory every day to make sure that none of these badass little kids took them and just had a fun ride, you know. When they came back, they would, fill out, the cars would, fill out a report.
The cars would fill out a report.
Yes, it would
with
be.
their car hands.
No, with their car voices.
Oh, verbal report.
Verbal report.
Okay.
A computer would then send it off to the administrator, human.
Get inside me. Let's go.
Oh, right. There you go. And they'd be like, all right, now this is what you're going to do today.
Ding means you did it right. Ant means you did it wrong.
Right.
Ding.
Left turn. Okay, let's not scare the children. They'll never get into another car again. Like,
That was wrong, but keep going. That was also wrong, but keep going. You failed, but keep going.
no, we take you back.
Ding, ding.
We're going to take you back. Be like, watch out. You're gonna slow
Congratulations, you failed. Enjoy your day.
down. Horrible. I don't want to go to driving school. But that would be it for my point. What's yours?
My last point is that...
It's okay.
Okay, this is the point that took me the longest, so it is the suckiest. My point is that they would complain about your driving while you're driving. Like a
parent?
No, yeah.
A grandparent?
I was thinking more like a backseat driver.
Oh,
But
that's your parent.
Yeah, like a parent. Like, whoa, watch out. You're going too fast. Whoa.
Like, goodness, you're
you almost hit me.
Yeah, you're a daredevil. I'm going
Whoa.
40 miles per hour. What do you
Whoa.
mean?
But you went a 35.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you trying to make it to church? Or are you trying to die before you get there? Jesus can't save you if you don't make it.
I remember one time I had two old people in my back seat and I almost ran a stop sign.
To kill them? I don't understand the laughter here. It's kind of scary.
That was the point. They got so scared. They got so scared. They're like, ooh, wait a minute, ooh. Old people get excited. Ooh, hold on. Oh, child, you okay up there? Maybe you shouldn't. You need to wear a shoe. Because I think I had my shoes off. I'm like, well, maybe this is probably why you should wear shoes when you're driving. And I just thought it was so funny. But honestly, I don't know what happened. I think never mind.
You wanted to kill them. I run this stop sign, and that car just come a little bit too late. Take out my whole back seat.
Oh, goodness, that was funny. Oh, that was funny.
That's funnier to you than everyone else.
Much so. Definitely.
But yeah, I just think the cars will complain all the time about, everything, every little thing you do. Oh, my goodness, I just thought about when, how some cars they put in front of schools before prom, like torn up cars, and saying don't drink and drive. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Okay. Before...
Oh, you mean like a crushed vehicle?
Like a crushed vehicle,
Oh,
yeah.
I was like...
Like, what crushed vehicle? Is he still alive? Does he still have his engine? He's like, don't do it. Don't do it.
It would be a PSA. It'll give a PSA.
Don't do it. It's like, man, I thought Jimmy was out of it, you know, when he got in that accident. But he's made a good career with being the crush vehicle for a prom. I mean, he only comes around one time a year, but, you know, good on him. Good on him.
Good for him. Good for him. Tell these kids, you know, Bobby got in my seat and I tried to let him know we don't need to move. Just call somebody. He didn't listen to me. And now this is where I am. Jimmy's not inside my car because he didn't make it.
Okay, let's go down our points really quickly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, do it in 30 seconds, go.
Okay, they take the personalities of their owners. Businesses, no, car salesmen would be out of business and forced to sell good cars. Teenagers would bribe the cars so that way they would sneak out in the middle of the night without their parents' permission. How many seconds I got? People, I feel like I'm past 30 seconds. Wait, people would lose.
I wasn't really timing you.
Oh.
Okay. But I love the dedication to Rush. Please continue.
I feel like the obesity rate would lower in America because people would get so annoyed with their cars because they would continue to just talk, or tell their business or do whatever to get on their nerves. They would just say, I'm done with cars. I'm going to be a bicyclist now.
You can just gag them.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to your car. You're just going to shut them up. You want to end it all.
So, crash?
No, sell it. Give it away. Crush it. You know?
Whoa! You don't want to gag it, but you're okay with crushing it?
Yes.
Okay, continue,
I like
please.
smashing things.
Continue, please.
And then my last point, so past 30 seconds. See? This is why I don't like doing this. Okay. Driving instructors would no longer be needed.
Okay, let me show you how it's done.
Please.
Number 1, they would curse for people and insult other people. So basically they replace road rage. They do your job for you. Number 2, no one will be able to cheat because the cars would tell on them and the kids wouldn't be able to make out in the back seat because the cars would snitch on them. Number 3, carjackers will have to gag the cars before they take them. Okay, because they be talking like, oh, I'm getting robbed. They stealing me. Oh my goodness.
With a big bed
Mr.
sheet.
Policeman. Yes, policeman come save. Yeah, with a big bed sheet. Of course, they have wide mouths. Of course. 4, they would be included in witness statements for police brutality. Number 5,
that was a good
they
one.
They would complain about your driving. Thank you.
Look at
and
that.
There you go. There's a show. Eve, tell them where they can find us.
So, if you want to find us, I'm gonna tell them, David. You ready?
I am ready.
You can find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, all at The Real and Real Pod. If you would like to speak with us, maybe give us some insights, some notes, some critiques, some criticism even, because we're open to criticism.
Or talk about the show.
Or that.
The positive side.
The positive side of it.
You really gave all negative. Because we know you hate what you heard. If you like to complain, please hit us up at this number.
You can find me at MissLovely_Curves on Twitter.
I'm at It's a Christian on Twitter.
You say it's so just domestic. I'm at Christian, Real and Real. Oh wait, no. Oh, and we're on Twitter, guys. The Real and Real Pod on Twitter. Yeah. What else am I missing?
Patreon.
Oh, now if you would like to be a part of the show, produce, direct, act in it. Emphasis on that. You can go and find us on
You're doing so well.
Patreon.com. Hey, and if you donate to the show, we'll give you some fancy stuff.
One thing. They get one thing.
Why you ain't have to tell them. Don't worry. They'll find out when they go to Patreon.com at The Real and Real Pod. Remember, at The Real and Real Pod. Yeah, please find at The Real and Real Pod and tell me what that person's all about. I want to know what they do, what they're about. Pod. What's a pod? Like a pardon? Like you Pod is your mama.
Oh.